Hey, what's happening, guys? Vega here from Serpent X Special Forces, and I wanted to talk to you today about auto switching mining. Now, there's plenty of programs out there. I'm just going to name two that I commonly use. There's all kinds of great operating systems, mining OSs out there that you can utilize. But as far as auto switching, there's really only two that I personally use. There's plenty others out there that you can research and look into. We have Awesome Miner, and of course, we have the ever so popular NiceHash, the most easiest one a novice can use, get right into, and just start mining the most popular currency, Bitcoin. NiceHash has its pros and its cons. We also had that hack a while back, which kind of hurt its reputation. I believe they're making up for that and still paying most of us back. But NiceHash is only going to be able to mine any of the algorithms that they have supported to exchange in Bitcoin. So you're only going to get paid out in Bitcoin. And a lot of people want to get paid out in a different altcoin. Well, Awesome Miner can help out with that. However, it must be supported by the pool. Each pool can either pay you out in that currency directly if you're mining that currency, like let's say X16R, you're mining X16R and you want to get paid out in Ravencoin. Well, you can get paid out in Ravencoin. However, if you want to mine a bunch of Ravencoin and get paid out in freaking Zcoin, that pool may not support it, so you're gonna have to mine to one of the currencies that is supported and then maybe trade it later. The biggest question that I have is, what currency should you get paid out in? Now, there's this big debate between you should get paid out in Bitcoin or you should get paid out in Litecoin and so on and so forth. Litecoin because it's faster transactions, it's cheaper, so on and so forth. But there's a catch-22 to that, and I'll get to that in a second. A lot of people choose to get paid out in Bitcoin because it's the most well-known currency, and especially right now on a green day, on the time of filming, which is June 21st, 2019, a Friday here in the United States, it's broken that 10K barrier, which is nice. Now, even though it's broken that 10K barrier, you as a miner, since you're mining, for a BTC or LTC value, what you're really concerned about is, even though this dollar value may go up, the BTC value may not. So you can see some of these altcoins are in the red. So the value against BTC has actually went down. So you have to mine more of that currency to reach said threshold or something like that, right? Another thing that we got to think about is, if you are going to choose to get paid out in LTC, a lot of these a lot of these exchanges do not have a pair for every coin. So there might be a BTC LTC, a LTC USDT, so on and so forth. So let's see here. Ravencoin markets. This will be a good one right here. So Ravencoin, we can get, it could be exchanged to BTC, it could be exchanged to BNB, USDT, IDR, XRP, so on and so forth. There is an LTC on Trade Satoshi, but what happens if you want to mine on Zerg Pool? Well, I personally don't know what exchange they're using. Do you? If you know what exchange they're using, well, what are the fees? So if you're trying to get paid out in LTC and you're mining X16R, X16S, and I'm primarily thinking at this from an NVIDIA standpoint, by the way. AMD is obviously going to be a little bit different. Their primary profit is going to be more on the Ethereum and Kryptonite side. But from an NVIDIA perspective, my cards are switching between X16R, Beam, X16S, what else was it? So it's the number of different algorithms that's bouncing between Grin, Cockcycle. So those type of switching, I'm getting paid out in the currencies that are on those protocols. So you can see on Zerg Pool, if I look up real quick, if you want to know all the pools that are supported, all the coins that are supported on that specific algorithm, most of these YIMP-based pools will have that information for you. And so if we look at X16R and it finally loads up, these are all the coins that are supported. So these are the coins you're going to be mining based on profitability, and it calculates it automatically, and then you be auto switching between those. But is Motion Project, is Historia, is Bitcash, does these guys have a pair that these mining pools can exchange against? Well, if not, then think about it. Now that mining pool has to go to a market, has to exchange the currency you have. See, look. So if you're mining Bitcash on X16R and you're auto switching, getting paid out in Litecoin, there is no pair for LTC. So now it's got to exchange eat that Bitcash and pay you out in Litecoin, or exchange that Bitcash into BTC and then exchange it to Litecoin. Now I don't see that as being efficient. I'm not sure if that's what these pools do. I don't run a pool. I don't have a mining pool, but that's going to eat you up in fees right then and there. Just to show you some additional information, when I was mining, and all of this information it was a while back. I believe Bitcoin was out around $8,000 at the time on June 15th. 0.15 Litecoin, which some of these pools have increased the amount of the threshold that you have to hit to get paid out in Litecoin. 0.15 is $20, 0.05 is $6.91, so almost $7, right? So technically with my rig, I should be at that $7 mark, so I should be getting paid, 0.05 Litecoin a day. Well, now that the threshold has moved up, so every 2 days, technically I should be getting paid out in Litecoin. Well, as I was mining on Zpool was really good. I was getting paid. Somehow I was getting paid less than what the threshold is. I think they push out payments a lot faster. Blockmasters, I'm still waiting on a payment. Zergpool, I had to wait on a payment. They're usually pretty good though and pretty fast. But I have to hit that threshold. Now they increased the threshold on Blockmasters. It took me 3 days, and I'm still waiting on the payment. I'm at the threshold, but I still haven't got paid. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that's a different story. The point being is, let's look at Bitcoin real quick, right? So on June 15th again, 0.1 Litecoin equals 0.0016 Bitcoin, right? So if you're mining on NiceHash, especially with my setup, I make about an average of 0.0016 BTC a day? No, every 2 days. So every 2 days I should be getting paid out in Litecoin, theoretically. If I keep my rigs on it 24/7, theoretically I should be getting paid 0.1 Litecoin a day. Well, I was coming to find out that was not happening. Now I know Zpool right now doesn't have it up, but back when I was mining it, this is what I got. We are shorted this currency, 1.59 Litecoin. Please switch to another currency until we find more LTC blocks. Now Zpool was on point with paying me, and I was mining and auto switching to whatever algorithm was most profitable at the time, and I was getting paid out in Litecoin. You can see the lesser payments here of 0.02, 0.04, 0.025, so on and so forth. I believe the threshold is a little bit higher than that. Let's go check that out. As a matter of fact, what is the threshold we need to hit for Litecoin? Bear with me here. All right, so payments in all the currencies are made automatically every 4 hours of balances above 0.05. So that's the threshold that you need to hit. But you saw that I was getting 0.02 and so on and so forth. So that Zpool was doing really good about that. And I feel that even with my payments, as you saw here, I was getting paid fairly. And what I mean by fairly is I was making what I should be around once I calculated everything up. But with other pools, again, when you're mining certain coins, they may not have an LTC pair for it, and so they either have to exchange that currency for BTC and then switch to LTC, which the fees are going to eat you up, or they're just going to take those coins, put it in their wallet, and then pay you a percentage in LTC and so on and so forth, for whatever the value is. But for some reason, I feel like that at least on Blockmasters, and nothing against them, I like them, they're doing really good, but I still haven't gotten my payment. So I believe I hit my threshold at least 4 days ago, and I'm at 0.1034, and on their getting started page, the minimum is 0.10. So I'm at my threshold, but I haven't got paid yet. So it's a catch-22. Yes. Getting paid out in Litecoin is cheaper. Transaction fees are cheaper. It's faster than Bitcoin, all that good stuff. But if we calculate the math and everything, is it better to just mine to Bitcoin? If you're going to use auto-switching, it's primarily auto-switching. If you're going to mine a specific coin, Raven coin, or whatever project you're interested in, because you believe that coin's going to take off, more power to you, but this is just primarily auto-switching. if you're going to mine and auto switch to get paid out in Litecoin, I calculated, I believe that you're going to lose about $1 something. Yeah, so on here on the screen, this is when Bitcoin was at 8,800 and so on and so forth. Basically, in Litecoin, I think it was like around still around 130 or right underneath 130, maybe 125. But in all, at the time of filming or at the time of collecting this data, I lost $1.19, or roughly $1. Let's just average it out. Roughly $1 in overall revenue, and that was calculating on if I got paid by Blockmasters. I didn't get paid yet, so I didn't make anything yet. I got LTC sitting in the mining pool. I can hit them up in Discord. They're very good about getting back to you. So there are means to communicate with them. I'm not sure if I need to go a little bit beyond that. Maybe hit 0.11 LTC to hit my threshold. It doesn't say it on their website, but I made it through the threshold. I haven't got paid yet. I know when they cash out or give me my funds, I'm going to get another fee, but you need to make a decision. Is it better for you to mine and auto switch and get paid out in BTC and then take that BTC and buy Litecoin, especially with the halving around the corner? Or is it better to just, take the hit, the few cents or $1 and just get the Litecoin now while you can, especially if you got good rigs. I believe Mining Pool Hub, you can get paid out in the number of currencies that they have here. You can auto switch and stuff like that. But if we look at Awesome Miner and what to mine in various areas, Mining Pool Hub has added X16R and Zhash, which is, I believe, Bitcoin, gold, and a couple other things have been added. So Mining Pool Hub has gotten back in the game. They were slipping a little bit. I'm glad to see them back in the game. But as far as Awesome Miner goes, the top that I always see is NiceHash, Blockmasters, and usually Zergpool. Those are the top three. Zpool is also up there. I'm not sure if there's price inflation. There is some not misinformation, but there's some statistics that were clearly wrong. Like look at Grin 31. Awesome Miner doesn't always calculate at 100%. Sometimes the information shared between these servers, especially the calculator that is using what to mine, may have some issues or miscommunication. So there's no way in hell on my 1080 Ti I'm making $816. There's no way in hell mining Grin 31. So you have to make a judgment call for yourself. What I would challenge you to do is maybe mine on a specific pool and get paid out in whatever currency you want, and then maybe mine on a different pool, getting paid out in that same currency, and kind of compare and contrast. But as for me right now, my best recommendation is, especially with Bitcoin on its pull up, even though again the dollar value is going up, the BTC value isn't keeping up. It will eventually, hopefully. That's what I'm looking for. But it's probably better to just auto switch and get paid out in Bitcoin, because the transaction times have dropped down ever since we had that bubble. When that bubble was around, transaction times was horrible, take hours. So the transaction times went down. I believe the fees went down. We're a little bit more stable now. So you can just get paid out in Bitcoin, take that Bitcoin and go buy whatever currency you want, Litecoin and so on and so forth. For example, and Blockmasters even shows it right there that it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Doge are the coins that they support. And I believe same thing for Zergpool, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and there's another coin, I think. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Dash are guaranteed payouts. So you can auto switch mine to these pools, auto switch between every algo or any coin that's profitable for your machines using Awesome Miner or whatever multi-miner you like, and then get paid out in the currency that you choose to do. Nice thing about NiceHash as well compared to the other pools is now that people are interested in Bitcoin or getting more interested in Bitcoin, what they're doing is they're going to the marketplace and they're paying miners to mine a certain coin or algo, and sometimes those people put in a price that's a little bit too high, and then you get paid out a little bit extra because of it. Now, I'm not sure if they are new to the marketplace or what, but those type of opportunities I like to take advantage of. Well, I don't take advantage of. My miners mine 24/7 anyway. So if somebody messes up and puts in a high order, because you can only drop it down by a certain percentage, yes, you can lower the speed, but as far as the price, you can only drop it down so much, and only like by 0.1 at a time or 0.001, or depends on whichever algo you're looking at or whatever marketplace you're on. But when they do that, we're getting paid a decent amount of money. I mean, I saw $13 on a rig that's supposed to be only averaging around $7-8 a day. So somebody clearly messed up in the marketplace. They probably ran it for a little bit, either canceled the order, what have you. But in the meantime, I got that little bit of currency. Now, Zpool does have something like that as well called Hashtap, where people can, pay for the certain algo to be mined by the miners that are mining that pool or that algo, which is pretty nice. But as an auto switcher, I would recommend, just to wrap things up, probably better to just mine to Bitcoin and exchange to the currency of your choice. If you disagree, let me know in the comments below. I know $1 isn't much, but for let's say if you've got a nice mid-size operation, you got a bunch of miners auto switching between algos and stuff like that to get the best profitability, you're getting paid out in Litecoin. $1 adds up per machine, and then that could eat into your total overall profit margin. So it's kind of things that you need to weigh out and make the best decision for you and your mining operation. Besides that, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.